Welcome to Fairy Garden Thursday. This is hosted by Grandma Sandy, co-hosted by Sharon Shinogle, Barbie Daily Rule Life in the Valley, and myself, SandyLynn Home Garden. Today I thought I'd take you on a tour of the hot tub garden. And there's Mia. She's going to come along with me. I thought I'd start by showing you the yellow roses that are still blooming. These are Julia Child yellow roses, and I have a saga palm, 2 large yellow rose bushes. They have just a few blooms on them, but there's a lot of buds. Aren't they pretty? And I have a Boston fern hanging from the pergola. And here is my potted fairy garden with the stake with the fairy and hummingbird. And I have a little elephant ear plant inside of it this time. And here is the hot tub, which is very inviting for the fairies. And here is a fire pit fairy garden that I have showcased before. I do need to spruce that up a little bit. And here is a view of my fairy garden from the other side of the hot tub. This was my first year growing elephant ears. They amazed me how fast growing they are and how beautiful they are, but I believe I'll be transplanting them, so stay tuned for that. I also added a couple of hummingbird feeders. Here's the elephant ears. And my mushroom birdhouse with a little butterfly. Okay, now for the very fun. They have decided to join me in the hot tub. I did turn the jets on, but I'll be turning the water fountain on here in a moment. Okay, now I'm going to take you closer and show you what is here. These moss-covered bunnies, my fairy that's riding the unicorn, and there's Tulip. I have them all lined up on the hot tub cover. They're about ready to enjoy the hot tub. My husband was watching me as I was setting this up, and he just laughed. If you're a fairy enthusiast like I am, sometimes you just like to play with your fairies, even if that means in a hot tub. I like getting a little creative when I'm displaying my fairies. I'm not much on storytelling like Barbie Daily is. She tells the most wonderful stories with her fairies. And Sharon Shornagel does wonderful DIYs with her fairies. Be sure to check out both these ladies' channels. And of course, Grandma Sandy. She's an inspiration to us all. Okay, now I turned on the waterfall. The fairies really like that. On this end, I have the fairy pick that's riding the dragon. And then I have a sunflower, a grassy gnome, and then it's Tulip there in the middle. So doesn't that look nice and refreshing? I think I'm going to be getting in the hot tub with them. Now continue watching because you might see some hummingbirds. All right, I want to thank you all for watching. Now remember, this is an open collaboration. Anyone is welcome to join, just like Grandma Sandy, and she'd be happy to add you to the playlist. Enjoy the rest of the video. See you next week. Bye-bye for now.